Tropical cyclone Ilsa has been downgraded to a Category 3 system after it made landfall in the early hours of this morning as a whopper, a Category 5. That's as big as you get. Well, joining us live now is Anna Plains Station Manager David Stote. David, good to have you with us this morning. I hope this connection lasts, but how are things outside?
Good morning, Peter. Well, not surprisingly, it's wet and windy here. So we're sort of on the edge of the cyclone. We're sort of a couple of 100 kilometres northeast of where it crossed the coast. So we didn't bear the full brunt of it, but it's still wet and windy here now.
Yeah, so I mean that's right. With Category 5 storms, it does cover a wide area. You got any concerns about it?
Yeah, plenty of concerns. Certainly very concerned for our neighbours to the south of us. They will have copped it in a large way. So hopefully they're all okay. And as far as here goes, I mean, it is concerning. We won't really know if there's been much damage till we can get out and about and have a look around. So it shouldn't be too bad here, given we're a fair distance from the centre of it. So just got our fingers crossed.
Yeah, well, you're running a cattle station there. You've been there for the last 18 years or so, David. So the cattle okay? What else are you concerned about?
Yeah, the cattle, I mean, we're in Cyclone Alley here, so we expect cyclones. I think the cattle will get used to it as well. So they normally do a good job of looking after themselves. So, yeah, but we're always concerned for our cattle. So in the next few days, we'll be able to get out and about and make sure they're okay.
What about, I mean, if it is, I mean, as you said there, most of the issues are much further south to where you are at the moment, and that's good news for you. But, do you have problems down the track? You're in Cyclone Alley there. Are there supply chains issues when it comes to feed and whatnot?
It could be. I mean, we certainly stocked up when we knew it was coming. You expect the highways to be cut off for a couple of days, but it shouldn't be longer than a few days that the highways get cut off. So, yeah, I mean, the supply chains hopefully will sort themselves out pretty quickly.
So what do you do when you're getting ready for one of these? I mean, you are in Cyclone Alley, but you don't get too many Category 5 storms. I mean, I grew up in far north Queensland when we had to tape up the windows whenever a cyclone was coming by. I see behind you that you haven't done that, but what have you had to do to prepare?
Yeah, it's just the normal stuff. We're tying down sheds. We're cleaning up around the homestead. Yeah, it's just tying down anything that might go away and putting all the machinery away. Made sure the cattle could get to higher ground if they needed to. So it's just all the normal sort of things, really. Just make sure everything's as tidy as it can be.
Well, I do hope that it stays as good as possible, David. We survived there, the connection, so appreciate that and appreciate your time. Thanks so much for getting up nice and early for us. We'll talk to you again soon.